Hello and welcome to Tanya's Beauty Box. I am Tanya and today we are going to play in makeup. I have a few new things. I have a foundation from Rare Beauty in the shade 530N, but you don't want to show. Okay, there we go, 530N. I have my new Natasha Denona Zendo palette that I'm going to play with. Um, we're going to try the e.l.f. Gripping primer with the 4% niacinamide again. I'm going to use my LYS Slim Shine, slim lipstick in Moody. I'm also going to be comparing that to a KVD product. This is their Lippy in Lolita. I think they're very similar. I have a well, this is actually a Kat Von D brush. It came out Kat Von D packaging. We're going to be using this for foundation. I have a KVD foundation powder in 205 Deep. We're going to use that, and we're going to use my Mented blush and clay too much. That at least didn't break too much. Didn't break it all. I'm very happy about that. And clay too much. I don't have many mented products. I have that blush. I could have sworn I bought a brush, and I think I have two lip glosses, and one cranberry, number one crayon, and then some kind of mauve color. Not sure, but that's neither here nor there because we're not using that. I'm currently right now on my lips. I have the LYS Speak Love Glossy Lip Treatment Oil. That's on the lips at the moment, and we're going to be using Fenty's eyeshadow primer. I'm sure Natasha has a primer, but I don't have it, so we're just going to go with what I have at the moment. I'm kind of bummed out because my internet is down. So I'm using my phone as a hotspot. I work remotely I work at home remotely on Mondays and Fridays, so I can't really do anything. And some of the application and software that I need to use, I can't use because my internet is down. I have it on my T-Mobile hotspot, but I'm not sure how long that's going to last. So I've been kind of dead in the water as far as work is concerned. So I decided I will go ahead and make a video to pass some of the time that's going on right now. I had already done everything for the face and everything. I've done my brows. First thing we're going to do is we're going to put on our gripping primer from e.l.f. I've used this once before, and it's okay. It's tacky or sticky, or no that. I think people say it's stickier than the green one, the original one. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. But I have a big face, so I'm trying to have a mirror over to the side here that I'm using, and I'm not quite liking the feel of it so far. Um, yeah. So let's let that dry down a little bit. And we're gonna shake up our Rare Beauty. Now I think this is a little dark for me. I got it from BoxyCharm, so I tried to pick the model that looked the closest to what I look. But I always think that I'm darker than what I am. This definitely probably more or less matches the outer part of my face and not the inner. But I'm not one of those people that highlights all over the face or anything like that. It has a big doe. It's very liquidy, so you have to be careful with it. I'm gonna put some on. It has a foundation-y smell, but it's very liquidy and light. I don't want to go dipping in all hard with it. All right, let's take our foundation brush from KVD and blend this in to the skin. Luckily, it doesn't dry fast or anything like that. And I didn't want to put too much on because, like I say, I do believe it's just a little bit darker than what I am, or if not dark, more just a little bit more red. See how I took away the dark, the lighter parts of my face, like my forehead here and up under the eye. I mean, it's a nice foundation. If it was in the right color, I probably would really like it and use it a lot because it's lightweight. You don't really feel it. My son is looking at me kind of crazy because we have no internet. But I don't need the internet for the camera, Darian. Huh? Oh, yeah. He's on his way out. I hope it's on before by the time he gets back home. It's been out since early this morning. Driving me nuts. I hate when stuff is not working. I hate it. Now we're going to use our KVD Lock-It powder foundation as to set. It does come with a puff that I'm not going to use. I'm going to be using this BS Mauve flat face brush and just dipping into the powder to set. Just to set the face. And to give some extra coverage, I posted on my community tab that I'm thinking about going back to Philosophy skincare, just the micro delivery wash and the Hope in a Jar moisturizer. Those really did me well in my late 20s, 30s. And I'm thinking I want to go back to at the very least that micro delivery wash because I haven't been exfoliating like I should. And so I might have some dry patches on my nose that I definitely do not want to have. And I go down a little bit under my chin to try to get rid of any lines of demarcation. All right, give me a moment. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I had to check on something. Like why this chair is working against me, I don't know. It's been acting funny past couple months. So that's what we're gonna do there. Now we're gonna go into our Mented blush and Clay Too Much. And I have a brush for this. It has a mirror. I can't remember what the pricing was on this blush. It's a pretty blush though. I will give them that. A nice everyday blush. And you know I gotta hit those apples of my teeth, right? This is something I like to do. It's buildable. As you see, I'm constantly layering. Okay, so that's that for that. Put it back in this little brush guard. All right, next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna get into this palette. It's our Zendo palette. After we put on our eye primer, and I'm really hoping that this works out for me. I've been wanting the palette for so long, and then it came up on BoxyCharm's Mega Drop in a former Lux box. I think it was September of 2022. It said, and it was that and 8 other products, of which I can't remember what the other 7 products were, but I think out of everything, out of the 8, I kept about 5 or 6. So that worked out. Nice flush of color on the cheek. And I think that blush will go well with the aesthetic of this particular palette. There we go. Zendo. Oh man. Well, I guess you guys have seen it. I want to keep blinding you with the reflectiveness and a reminder of the color scheme. And let's go in. This is my first full size, well, I guess it's the mid size palette, but this is my first mid size palette from Natasha Denona. I have those minis. And we're going to go into, let's go into Relief, which is a pinky situation that I hope doesn't come off pale on my skin. Kick up in the pan. I'm going to tap some off. And did I take the mirror thing off the mirror? I can't tell if there's a thing on the mirror or not. I don't think it is. Okay, that's showing up. That's good. Work kind of fast here, so I don't keep you guys all day. Nice color. Depositing well. Nicely pigmented, I mean to say. Now we're going to go into Vigor, which is this color right here. I'm going to take a more concentrated brush, go into Vigor. It's not kicking up as much as Relief did. Matter of fact, it's not kicking up at all. We're going to go into the actual socket with Vigor. Out to the other side. Trying to do like a gradient effect type of situation here. Where the colors blend into each other. Okay. Next, we're going to try, so we're going like in a straight line here. We're going into this shimmer color called Aura. And we need a flat brush for that. And for that, I'm going to choose this Complex Culture flat brush. Go into it. Hope I don't need to use my fingers for payoff. It doesn't appear that I do. Go back in there on that same side, getting that inner corner. And no fallout from this shimmer so far. Okay. Hope you can see that I'm kind of like looking in this mirror here. So I don't want to cover anything up that you can't see. Now, I'm going to go in with another Dome shader brush. And I was thinking of going in with this particular brown, but we're going to mix it up a little bit and go in with Mantra, which is this like chilly bluish green. Well, chilly greenish blue. And that's Mantra. Just to do something a little bit different than what I normally would do. Oh, that's coming off really good. I really like that. Nice. Very nice. Now if I can just get the other side to do the same, we'll be in business here. And I'm bringing it into the socket a little bit to tie everything together. Okay, I believe I'm done with the palette. I'm just going to use, I think I want to use another domed brush with nothing on it to blend everything together here. Okay. Next, we're going to take our favorite liner from Maybelline. It's the Curvitude liner. And we know this is my favorite. I've had this liner, I don't know how long, and it's still working very well. It's not skipping or anything. It's still nice and wet, pigmented, all that. And I store it like this, with the tip facing down. I did the blush. Oh, mascara, what did I do with it? We're gonna try this B for certain. I got this in an Ipsy Glam bag for February. And I like the shape of the brush. And it's natural bristles. It's not the plastic ones. Let's just see how it does on the lashes. Pretty nice. I will say that intense dip in it, where I twirl on the top, is not getting the lash there. So I have to go in with the more broad side, not the narrow side, to get color pigment mascara on that entire side of the lash. But it's a nice mascara. I don't think it costs that much. I hope it doesn't. Anyway. Hit those top lashes. Okay. Pretty nice. I wouldn't run out and go get it or anything, but it's a pretty nice mascara. This is, again, Be For Certain Whole Lot of Lash. And this says mascara. Next, let's move off some of this lip oil. Now, the reason I have both of these, this is the LYS I just got off the QVC. They're $18, and this is Something I got off of BoxyCharm's Drop Shop. I think I got this for 12 bucks, probably regularly like 20 to $25 if they still sell this. And this is some KVD. I'm not sure if was the actual Kat Von D product or just a regular KVD product. But this is in the shade Lolita. I really like it. It has a nice vanilla-y scent. That's the color. And I was looking at this moody color. I said, that looks about the same there. So that just lets you know that when you like a shade, you like a shade. So this is Lolita. This is Moody. Now this seems next to each other. This is a little bit more pink and this is a little bit more pale. Because I've used the KVD before in other videos, and because I just got this LYS, I'm going to use the LYS one, but I am going to have to use a liner. LYS does have liners. I did not get any. They're in a triangle shape. Ooh, that looks so horrible. That looks horrible on its own. And I think there's a certain way you have to, even though it is triangular, you would think you should be able to click it in any position, but you can't. You have to click it with these two sides facing each other. Now we're going to take the trusty Sephora Molasses Liner. And I got the wrong one. Give me a moment. I picked up the empty that I was keeping to do an empties video. I have to tone down this shade here with this molasses liner, which I should have put on first. And even though the KVD one is pinker, I still need to use this molasses liner to ground it. That looks a whole heap ton better. And that's the look for today. So we did our eyes with Natasha. We have on a Rare Beauty foundation. And I'll come back for the reveal. And I'm back. So this is the full face. I think I need some more on the cheeks. Some more color. But yeah, I wanted not to go with brown in the outer corner as I probably would have to anchor everything. So I hope that that looks good to you. Hope you can see the color on the cheek. That clay too much. Nice and bright. It's like a clay color. Let me get it again, show you. And I love blush. And yes, sometimes you can't have too much blush. But not on camera, apparently. So you guys can actually see it. I can see it here, but I want you guys to be able to see it as well. So that is today's video. I'll be posting it once my internet comes back on. And hopefully that doesn't take too long. So thank you so much for watching. I appreciate the time that you put into watching my videos. I hope that you stay whimsical, let your inner whimsy shine. And I will see all of you in another video very soon. And just have a great day, great weekend. Bye-bye.